Hello YouTube, welcome to your 9th C++ tutorial. In this tutorial I will be teaching you guys all about the if statements. So the if statements, basically what it does is it says if a certain condition is true, then do something else, okay? And if it's not true, then just skip right over top of it. So what I did is, this comes from tutorial 8's code, and I took out her phone. This is Susie's age, and I took out her phone number, I took out her apartment letter and all of that. So just for clarity, I'll just write equals 74 just so you guys don't get confused. Okay, so Susie's age is 74. Okay, to me 74 is kind of old. It's older than I am, so I guess anything older than I am, we'll just say it's old. If it's not, then it's young, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is start off with an if statement, because I want to print out to the screen if she's over a certain age. Let's just say if she's over 50, she's old. If she's under 50, she isn't old. Okay, so we're gonna write if. So if Susie's age is greater than 50, so starting with 51, 52, 53, we're gonna do some code. Well, remember I was telling you guys a couple tutorials back that these curly braces, they refer to scope, or basically it's the grouping of the function. Well, right here what we want to do is we want to add scope or grouping for this if statement, okay? And what this allows us to do is it allows us to write multiple statements, multiple lines of code to happen if this is true, okay? If you didn't put these brackets there, you'd only be able to write one line of code and then that would be it, okay? So just get in a habit of putting these curly braces here. So since everything that we're going to do is in between these brackets, we're going to go ahead and tab over one time because it's part of the if grouping, okay? Kind of like your main function. All of this stuff is part of your main function. Well, all this stuff we're about to write is part of this if statement is what you call it, okay? So if Susie's age is greater than 50, we're going to output to the screen, Susie is old, okay? And we're going to go ahead and end the line, okay? So basically, she's 74 years old, and 74, when we come down to our if statement, 74 is greater than 50. That's true. So since this whole thing is true, this will run. So we're going to go ahead and compile and run this, and let's see. Susie is old, okay? Because obviously, once again, 74 is greater than 50, okay? Well, say we change her age to 24, okay? So if she's 24, let's go ahead and run it. 24 is not greater than 50. See, nothing happens. So, you know what we could do is we could add another if statement. I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste this. So if Susie's age is less than or equal to, so basically if it's 50, 49, blah, 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 all the way down, we're going to say she is young. Young and fabulous. All right. So her age is 24, so what it's going to do is C++ is going to check, is her age greater than 50? 24 is not greater than 50, so it's going to skip all of this and it's going to move down to the next line of code because everything goes from top to bottom, okay? Now it's going to say, hey, is Susie's age less than or equal to 50? Well, it's 24, that's less than 50, so it's going to print out she is young and fabulous. Let's go ahead and run this. And Susie is young and fabulous. And there you go. So I hope this makes sense to you guys, and please watch the next tutorial and I'll go a little more in depth on the if statements.